so I would say, to put my goal succinctly, my goal is to have a firm grasp on my new plan and to be following through with it, and to hopefully start to see, you know, the trickle down into the students, but, you know.
Maybe referring less and less.
Yeah, of course, yes.
Okay. Would that be your ultimate goal for the long term?
Yeah, I mean, my ultimate goal is to get, you know, all of my students, you know, into my general ed class, and, you know, I don't have a very big, expansive special ed background, but, you know, talking with Ms. Weissman and Ms. Schneider, speaking with all of you, and, you know, you've known these students since they were in pre-K, you know, I'm just getting to know them, and, you know, if you're telling me that a child is, you know, not in need of special ed, and you're showing me the evidence from the data of their tests for the last couple of years, and, you know, I have to agree with that, and I have to find a way to, you know, reach those students. So my ultimate goal is to have everybody in my general ed classroom that belongs there, you know, achieving academic success. You know, it is a testing year, and yeah, I mean, I take it very seriously, so.
Okay, great. Rachel, do you want to say anything else about your experience, or?
Sure. So it sounds like we've had some of the same issues in the past, and I'd say follow through, which you've already pointed out, is one of the biggest things that I learned needs to be in place. So I'd say maybe having your consequences set out and making sure all the students are aware of what they are. So if they are doing something that would require a consequence, then be consistent, enforce it, follow through, or else they're going to be confused, and then they're going to see where they could test the limits if they know they're doing something wrong and then nothing is done. You know, so you want your expectations to be clear. So you want your whole class to get on the same page, maybe have a posting of the rules and expectations. Another big thing is positive reinforcement as much as possible for every student. Yeah, and you want your students to be engaged in the process. And
I think one more thing that would be helpful for me would be if there was a time during my prep period that I could observe either like Ms. Weissman or another teacher.
Collaboration
kind of see, you know, I mean,
at the same level too.
yeah, I mean, because I do have the experience, but then, you know, a couple years experience, but I just, you know, I want to see how it looks and works successfully in the school, and
yeah,
we can definitely arrange that.
We understand that school cultures vary from school to school and location to location, but we want you to feel confident and supported within the school. And we can all understand that this situation can be overwhelming.
yeah.
And as I mentioned before, we want you to feel comfortable with this model.
Yeah, so we did a lot of talking, and we can't really decide, like, she had some great ideas for some interventions, and as we move through the steps going forward, we'll be able to, based on the data, decide on what interventions will work best for you. So I think that next week we'll look into that after we look at the data that we all find between now and then.
And you want me to just like maybe take notes about it? Okay.
Maybe I can email a form or something to, you know, you asked me to email that list, so maybe you could just jot down each day whatever you're experiencing.
Oh.
And there are a couple of worksheets that we base this information off of, so we'll get those to you as soon as possible.
Okay.
Great. Is everyone feeling confident with this?
How are you feeling, Ms. Dolan?
I'm feeling better. You know, I know that I have a long road ahead of me, but I think the first step to feeling better is knowing that you have people that are going to help you, and I'm not on the journey alone. So
I'm glad.
I thank you for, you know, making this happen. And I know I've been complaining and a lot, so
That's what we're here for.
it feels good to know that, you know, I'm going to turn this year around.
Good.
Get the students.
And we're all clear that we'll meet in 1 week.
Same time.
Yep. Perfect.
Perfect.
Great.
Great.
Looking forward.
Everybody have a great day.
Thank you.